Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Beautiful, beautiful souls, beautiful people. I just wanted to hop on here this morning and speak on this week's revelation. I just wanted to expound on a little bit on last week that draws into or that goes into this week. So with the confrontation piece, after and I'm hopping right in as you can see, after you've been confronted, there is now a duty. There is now something that you are required to do, to apply, to put into action, to execute. So once that has been known, once the instructions, the steps, the whatever has been outlined, has been laid out, now it's time to implement. That's pretty much the gist of today's video. This week's revelation. Implementation. So implementing requires a level of trust, requires belief, requires, how do I want to sum that up? It requires the ability, not even the ability, to know what it is that you desire, the results, the outcome that you desire to see, and to just do it. So, from my personal experience, the first thing for me was believing. The first thing for me was to believe that what I'm hearing, that the instructions that I'm getting, that the steps, the order, all of that, is what I believe will give me the results that I desire to see. And so if I believe that, now it's up to me to trust. It's up to me to trust. So trusting can be tricky, because although I believe, if I don't trust the process, if I don't trust the person, if I don't trust God, if I don't trust that what is being spoken is truth, or that it will, that is coming from a good place, then it kind of thwarts the whole process, the whole belief. And so trust is one of those things that is kind of obscure, is kind of unknown, uncertain. It has a level of uncertainty to it. And the great part about that is, for an example, if I've grown to trust God in an area in my life, if I've grown to trust Him as God, if I've grown to trust Him as my Lord, as the one that guides me, and I put my trust in Him before and He came through. I put my trust in Him before and He's never, every time I put my trust in Him, He's never let me down. I might not have gotten what I wanted, but I always got what I needed. So there's a level of trust in God, right? So now God has connected me to people, and it's the same thing. There's a level of trust that God has connected me to these people, to these individuals. And the people that he's connected me to, I believe that the relationship that he's connected me to is yielding fruit, is bringing to pass the results and the outcome that I desire to see. If I say that I want to evolve, if I say that I want to prosper, those are my results. That is my outcome. Then I must believe that the people that God is strategically placing in my life are helping me to evolve. What they speak into me, the encouragement, the edification, the opinion, the life lessons, the whatever it is, I must trust and I must believe that it's so, that it is. And my trust is not necessarily in the person. My trust is in the God in the person. Holy Spirit in that person. And it's already been established, so this is a given for me. It's already been established that the connection is from God. The relationship is from God. It's already been established that what they are speaking, who they are as a person, connects with my journey, connects with my process, connects with my progress in this season of my life. So that's already a given. Jumping back to my point. So if I know that they are from God, if I know that God is speaking through them, if I know that, then now my trust is in that what they are speaking, if it lines up with my values, my beliefs, my trust in God, my belief in God, then I'm to follow through, then I'm to implement. And that's the last part of it. After I trust, after I have this level of trust, even in the uncertainty of it, now I have to implement. Now I have to do what it is that has been spoken. Now I have to follow through on what the instructions are, what the steps are, in that order. And in this way, sometimes I don't see it until the end. Sometimes I don't see it until it's done. That, yeah, that was God. This was him the whole time. Sometimes I don't see it until the end. Yeah, I need to listen to what this person has to say, because what they speak is wisdom, because they're speaking the knowledge of God. The experience that they've had in their life, or knowing them the way that they know him, their personal relationship with God, is yielding this opinion, is yielding these instructions to me. And if I take heed and if I listen, I will evolve, I will prosper, I will grow in the very thing that it is that I'm challenging myself to do. And so, yep, that's the gist of today's video. That is where I am aligned. And the topic of this video is called trust. Trusting. To trust God is to trust people, because everybody that he has placed in my life is strategic. Whether I know it or not, whether I see it or not, everybody plays a role. Even if it's not, what they're doing is not positive, if there's friction, even that's evolution. Because all of it's based on how is my character being evolved? How am I growing? How am I developing? What is it that is inside of me that is changing? And so, yep, that's the gist of today's video. And y'all have a wonderfully, wonderfully beautiful day.